Hi, I want to encourage you to read Psalms 37 because in Psalm 37, it talks about God's love for you, God's provision for you, God's safety for you, and how God desired for you to delight in Him. So let's go and read some of the verses. So in verse number 1 and 2, it talks about do not fret because of those who are evil or be envious of those who do wrong, for they are just like the grass, for they will soon be withered. Like the green plants, they will soon be cut away. Then verse number 3 says that He want us to trust in the Lord and do good. He want us to dwell in the land, enjoy the safe pleasure. Verse number 4 said, take delight in the Lord, and He would give us the desires of our heart. Verse number 4 said, commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will do good. Then he talks about in verse number 6 that He will make your way righteous reward and shine like the dawn, and your vindication like the noonday. Oh, verse number 7 said, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret when people fret with you and they succeed in their way, for when they carry out their wicked scheme, because God would take care of them. And then I go all the way down to verse number 11. He said, but the meek would inherit the land and enjoy peace and prosperity. And then verse 12 said, don't worry about how the wicked plot against the righteous and gash their teeth against them. But the Lord laughed at the wicked, for He know their day is coming. And so then I went all the way down to verse number 20. It says, though the Lord's enemy are like the flowers of the field, but they will be consumed and they will go up to smoke. Number 22, he said, the Lord makes my steps firm, for when He delights in them, though they may stumble, they will fall. The Lord will uphold me in my hand. And verse number 25 said, when I was young and now when I was old, but He will never see the righteous forsaken. God take care of us. And then verse number 30 says, the mouth of the righteous other with wisdom, but the tongue of the just. Amen. God wants us to speak wisdom. Amen. So continue to read verse number 37. Amen. Subscribe to